Get me like, am I supposed to do if I never be? You want me to see what I could never see? Oh yeah, here I go down. Did you understand what I'm doing right now? Yo, only if I can't pretend. Only got 6 seconds left and now I gotta win.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you.
We should have some like air horns come in and just like go buck wild in the intro. And just like that. What's up, Josh? How's it going, man?
What's happening,
Didn't you just do?
No, I was saying like
horns?
visually.
Oh, okay.
What's the highlight of your week, boss? I want to hear everybody's highlight.
Here.
You said what? Oh, you're invisible. Okay, yes, there you go.
Wow.
Wait, where's my cue at?
Okay, here, do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. What's the highlight of your week, boss? I want to hear it.
I quit my job to start a business.
Nope, stop. Dang it.
Oh, okay. No, that was good. That was good.
All right,
he did fine because normally a lot of our guests, we try to explain it the best we can, and they tell us the whole story when really we just want the one sentence, and he did a great job, I feel like.
I know, but quit my job would have been even better.
Yeah. So he quit his job. Jason, what's your highlight?
I found a toy. It had no head.
Okay. I hosted a rave in virtual reality.
Seems legit.
Okay, Josh, let's hear what happened. What is this highlight that we keep talking about?
All right, so I quit my job for the day to come home and work on my side hustle.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
That's good. That's pretty good.
It did ask for highlight of the day or week. I forget what now. That's funny.
So what's your side hustle?
Well, I have two actually. I make candles that
I did not know that.
kind of sell, give to people, whatever. That's more of a hobby. I don't actually make money doing that. And then I sell good old-fashioned magic cards.
Dude, that's what's up, man.
And thousands of them.
Do you make pretty good money?
Not at the moment. I bought like a huge stock. I just have a massive pile off screen that y'all can't see. And I definitely haven't turned a profit yet. I'm still in the process of listing a bunch of them. So I've only listed probably like 1/10,000th of my inventory right now.
Yeah,
oh wow,
that makes sense because you just bought a giant collection and then now you're going to resell the collection. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. So you're definitely in the black. You're like me, but way less. Oh, I invested a lot less than you did.
Right.
That's fair enough. How much are you in?
What I'm talking about, anyways, my magic collection, not that much, but I do have it in a lock and key thing because I have 2 kids, and those I've definitely Trey has seen it where they just walk around with like the most expensive card I have, just using it as a flosser. So now it's locked in, but no, my highlight of the day is that I found a headless toy. See, I was Goodwill shopping and looking for vintage toys to sell. And I found this, which is a dolphin machine. That is a transformer before transformer. Machine? Yeah, it's a Japanese toy. It came out before Transformers, but it is a 3-way transformer. So it changes, and it is a $100 toy that I got for $3.
Yo, that's insane.
So, and so I'll sell this probably. We'll see. So now see how it transfers into an airplane.
A jet.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So
interesting.
Yeah. So and then the headless toy I found actually was a original 1980 Lando Calrissian with no head.
Oh wow! Interesting.
Is that marketable without A head?
The head probably not.
No, probably not. It's not even a. It's you think so. If it was any other toy in that line, then it would be sold out for pieces. But Lando, no.
That's messed up.
Lando and a card, even carded up, is like a $10.
Well,
Yikes.
I mean, a lot of stuff you can sell even outside of the box, and it's worth money. But most of the time, if it's in the box, the value is like tenfold.
Ain't
Yeah,
that
but
the
so
truth?
so but
Especially
that
with pop
cars.
vinyls,
Yep.
as you
But
can
yeah.
tell. Anyway,
So in my shopping for toys, I've probably spent $30, but I've made more than that already. So
Oh,
where are
wow.
you-
You're
so
doing
really,
way better
really
than
quick
me.
question, Josh and Scout. Scout, where are you selling them on? Are they eBay or Mama
on
Swap?
eBay,
Or,
on OfferUp, and on Facebook Market.
Josh, where are you selling your cards?
All mine are currently listed on TCG Player.
Wow.
If you Google that, and it'll pull up, thousands of different listings, but mine is BG Games.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay, that's what's up.
There you
Dope
go.
Sick Nasty. My highlight. I have really been getting into VR chat, and I talked a little bit about that a couple weeks ago, and I have been DJing a little bit, not like seriously or anything. I've obviously not been getting paid through this, but I really there was a ton of people. So I met up with some friends last night, and one of them is a DJ. He used to at least, and he uses Voice Meter, and I use Voice Mod. Voice Meter is an easier way of just streamlining music without any hiccups or stops or anything. And with my Voice Mod, everything is pre-downloaded, and I press a button and it plays. So it's kind of, the transitions are trash. If I were to actually do that at a gig, I would probably stop being a DJ. So that is not what I do. So what I want to end up doing is that. But anyway, so last night I met up with some people, and they invited a ton of their friends, and like, one of them's a professional dancer, and he has a full body VR setup. And so he was like doing handstands and like almost b-boying and like doing all kinds of crazy moves. And I'm like, yo, this is sick. And some of the avatars are pre-downloaded with like dances that they have programmed just for the avatar. He was actually moving. So like, I know people with full body tracking and stuff. This dude was buck wild.
Yeah.
And no, it was just really cool. I was Marshmallow, so like the DJ, but it was the Fortnite version of Marshmallow, so the skin from Fortnite. And so he has all these dance moves pre-recorded. One of them is a LED lights that come up from behind me, and it's like volumetrics that are like you know what I'm saying? Like they're the old 80s, 90s. Like if you look on a radio, you'll see the bars coming up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Retro, yeah.
Yeah, and so like they come up behind me, and I just go buck wild with these neon glow sticks. It's crazy. So I literally hosted a rave in VR last night. It was super cool. A whole bunch of EDM music, some hip hop here and there. It was a super fun time. That is my highlight, and that is the end of this segment.
That is great. That is great, Trey. We should either do a gig where we rap and beatbox on VR chat, or we do the show in VR chat. I would love that.
Dude, so we will have to talk after the show because there are some stipulations. We can totally do it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's some interesting characters on VR chat. That's all I have to say. But
yeah, I understand. But we could actually make the room where it's edited, if I remember correctly.
yeah, no, absolutely. And we could stream it. So, but yeah. So anyway, Jason, it's actually one of my favorite times of the show.
Let me get ready here. I'm not ready.
I hope you're ready, Josh, and I hope you're ready because it is time.
Oh, no, I'm not ready.
It is time. It is, in fact, time for a quiz.
I hope you were prepared.
So anyway, it is
Gosh, I
quiz
didn't
time.
study.
Josh, I sent you that email. I hope you have read it thoroughly. You did get, I guess not. Okay, well, it's going to be an interesting show today, folks, because Josh is not prepared. Scout, however, is prepared, and he read it top to bottom. I'm just kidding. There was no email. You guys are good to go. This quiz is a variety quiz, and it's facts about life. It's actually a 3-part quiz that I've been doing for the past couple shows. You guys both get the chance to answer any and all questions that we have. Whoever has the most at the end wins, and you get $5 million high fives, but they're NFTs and they're tradable on Stark Market.
I see
right
again.
now.
I don't think you can do that as a thing. We learned this lesson last week. I haven't got the paperwork yet, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get sued after you do this bit enough.
No, for what? We haven't done anything.
You're gonna make me make a 5 billion high five NFT.
Okay, look,
Which
we'll give
I
them
guess is good.
5. How about that? 5.
Okay.
I feel like 5 is reasonable.
I'll take 5.
All right. Sounds good.
Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? But here's the thing. Right now, you guys are gonna go through a quiz. Jason, I hope you came prepared. Josh, let's get it. And our guest goes with the first question, and I hope you're ready. Josh, at what age do oak trees produce acorns? Is it 10 years, 2 years, 100 years, or 50 years? So let's go in numerical order. Is it 2, 10, 50, or 100?
I'm going to say 50.
Okay. Jason?
I'm gonna go
2, 10, 50, or 100?
100.
Okay. Well, Josh, you are correct. It's 50 years. Congratulations for getting the first question right. Jason, you could
That
have
will
cheated.
be the only one I get right.
Oh, we'll see. Jason, I hope you're prepared because you got the next question. Which bird's eye is bigger than its brain? Open question. Whoever has the closest correct answer wins.
I would say flamingo.
The flamingo. Okay, Josh, same question. Which bird's eye is bigger than its brain?
Woodpecker?
So for the sake of the quiz, I'm going to give it to Jason because the shape is about as similar as in ostrich, because that is the correct answer. So an ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. I would have given the woodpecker just because I like Woody the Woodpecker, but that is not the correct question. Flamingo is actually closer to an ostrich than a woodpecker is, but
I respect it.
But anyway, so next question is, Josh, I hope you're ready. The life expectancy of right-handed people is 3 years longer than left-handed people. True or false?
False.
Okay. Jason? The life expectancy of right-handed people is 3 years longer than a left-handed person.
True.
Josh is actually correct.
I wanted it to be false because I'm left-handed, but I just wanted to be different than Josh.
It's actually 9 years longer.
Wow.
So the life expectancy of right-handed people is 9 years longer than left-handed people. That's buck wild, and it's a really random question. Jason, which beans aren't beans at all? Lima beans, peas, coffee beans, or soybeans?
Soybeans.
Josh, same question.
And they said that being a barista would never pay off. Coffee beans.
Oh, dang it. I knew the
It
answer
is
to that
correct.
question.
Coffee beans. Correct. Congratulations. Jaime's hopping in. Sorry so late. What cool guest do you have on tonight? Josh Fryburger. You'll get to hear more about his amazing feats here in a second. Awesome. So, Jason, what sets the King of Hearts apart from the King of Spades, Diamonds, or Clubs? That is an open question.
There's a heart on the back of it.
Is that your answer?
Yep.
Okay. Josh? You guys might not get this right.
It is. No, that's. Is he the only one without a mustache?
Dang it.
That is correct. He has no mustache. Wow. What?
I'm getting destroyed today.
That's so. I would have never gotten that correct. Okay. Last question. This one's for the Mansion of the Eye. I hope you guys are ready. Jason, I guess Josh's turn now. Women are 6 times more likely to be struck by lightning than men. True or false?
That's got to be false. Those guys are too dumb.
Okay.
I'm going to agree.
It's lightning.
I'm going to agree with Josh. False.
You guys are both correct. It is false. Congratulations. It's actually the opposite. Men are 6 times more likely to be struck by lightning than women.
Because men are 6 times stupider than women. That's all it is.
Yeah, we'll go outside in a storm. No problem.
Yeah, well,
Just
once,
rain.
I think I told this story before, but once me and my buddy, a whole town got destroyed by tornadoes, in Austin, and me and my buddy decided we wanted to chase the tornado. So we got in his car, drove straight towards the tornado, and as we were inside of the tornado zones, our whole car got struck by lightning. And they like collapsed the ceiling of the car and popped up, and the whole car freaked out, and we were fine. But it was just like
Dude, that's wild.
We then stopped at McDonald's and ordered 50 hamburgers and ate them.
50?
Yep.
How much was that?
They were like, that was a while ago, dude. They were like 50 cents each.
Man,
Right,
RIP
back
the
when-
dollar menu.
Right. Back when prices made a difference.
Yeah.
Jaime's coming through and saying Fryburger and Stoneburger. Whoa. It would be funny if that actually was
What's
correct.
that? How to spell your name? Yeah.
But
I
Josh's
don't even.
Josh's last name is actually Fryburg. It's a joke when I say Fryburger. And Stoneburger is not my last name. It's Stoneburner. So
Should be.
double plot twist on you, Jaime.
Well, he's not wrong.
Is it Fryburger?
It is Fryburger. He just spelled it wrong.
You have Fryburg on Facebook.
Yep. No
And I
one
have
back
used
home can
Fryburger.
spell my name right. I
had
literally was
you-
unfindable on Facebook.
I have you as Fryburger on my phone. I'm so confused. See, I thought I had it correct, and then I looked at Facebook. I was like, wait a minute. Anyway, so Josh and Jaime, or Josh and Jason. Gosh, there's so many names coming through my head now. This is for the mansion in the yacht. I know I said that already, but this is for the final question.
Sorry, what?
No, you're good. What is the best Magic card in existence? Open question. Whoever gets the closest to my answer is correct.
Ulamog.
All right, Josh.
Vampire Nighthawk.
Oh, I'm gonna win. I never won before, Josh. How you gonna finagle out of this one, Trey? How you gonna finagle out of this one, bud?
Josh, I'm gonna give you one more chance. You can't say Ulamog. Wait, hold on, Jason. Which Ulamog? Josh, go ahead. Josh, answer. You have time to answer.
Well, shoot, I don't know which Ulam. Oh gosh, which one is the best?
Jason,
Josh,
you better hurry up.
Josh is the one he has.
Have I played against
Y'all
you
better
guys?
hurry up. Y'all better figure it out. Let's go.
Ulamog
It's
the
Butcher of Thune,
Tormentor.
Right? That's the one you have, Butcher of Thune.
What? There's only
No.
two Ulamogs.
I don't know any Ulamog. I
Oh
just
no,
know
that's
Ulamog.
that's not Ulamog. That's the K guy.
Come on. Jason.
Ulamog, the black
Cease-
one.
Ceaseless Hunger. Is that the one you have?
Oh,
You better hurry up. What's the other one?
I forget the other one.
What is the other one?
It's the OG one.
Oh, the infinite. How do you pronounce that word?
Just say it.
Infinite something. Hold up.
Say
Google.
it.
Oh, I'll just look it up right now,
Infinite,
guys.
Gary.
Cheater.
How do you even pronounce that?
You gave you a chance to look it up, Jason. Hurry,
that's
go
too much
ahead.
work. Too much work.
All right, congratulations, John. You got it right.
Oh, come on! I literally got it right this time.
While Jason was correct, he didn't say which one.
And I definitely
So-
didn't know which one it was.
It's okay. Tsukiyokimon. That's it. Is definitely not it, buddy. He's trying to say Infinite Tsukiyomi from Naruto. So congratulations, Josh. You get your 5 NFTs. Hopefully, sometime when we actually create that, you're guaranteed to get at least 5 of them.
Look forward to it.
It's
We need to start
somewhere in
writing
the
this down. I'm gonna have to make these, and we're gonna have to actually know who receives them.
Maybe we should come up with something else that doesn't exist again, and then something we can't back up. Because
I have
we're
no
not gonna
problem us making an MVPs. I mean NFTs. That's a funny
be
idea.
MVPs of NFTs. Got it.
Done.
All right, Josh, that's done. We're done with the quiz. Congratulations, you smoked Jason. He's not won a quiz yet. I don't know what his problem is. I know he's had plenty of time to prepare, but Scout, why is Josh on our show today?
Well, after talking to Josh, sending a large questionnaire where he explained to me how he felt about things, I decided that what Josh thinks that we should do for a better year is DIY or die in a game. Why, Josh? Do you think that people need to DIY or die in a game? for a better year.
That's just what you got to do in life. I mean, I'm a woodworker. I DIY all the time. And quite frankly, I love it. I think that a lot of people would enjoy life a lot more if they did it. And, if you know, then you're kind of dying on the inside.
Wow.
Nice,
I mean,
nice.
What kind of woodwork do you do?
A little bit of everything. Do I have anything in here? Oh. This is a little goblet I made. Right now it's just holding dice and stuff. But
I thought you made the dice inside of it too. I was like, what?
Oh no.
You could?
Good Lord.
That's
yeah,
still
probably
sick.
could.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I do little stuff like this.
Awesome.
I also, I work in engineering, so I do bigger stuff. But most of that stuff, obviously, I couldn't show on camera right now.
Yeah. Josh, do you have a 3D printer?
I do not. I used to have one. I built one like 8 or 9 years ago, but when I moved, it just got absolutely trashed.
Well, you have
Josh,
to assemble it.
When I ask somebody if they have a 3D printer, I assume that they bought it and not made it themselves.
Sorry to disappoint.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have to assemble it when you get it, right? I mean, most 3D print, they don't just come pre-built.
Yeah,
I mean, you can get some of them like pre-sent to you, but
Oh, that's tough. I wouldn't like that coming in the mail like that. Oh, dude, you should talk about the table that you made for the sister's house.
Oh yeah, that thing is in my shed collecting dust right now because they couldn't take it.
Wow. Well, what is it? I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's it's a standard dinner table. I think it's like 5x7 dinner table, something like that. But it's got 2 post inserts on it, and you flip it, and it kind of butterflies open into a ping pong table. Full setup, 2 inches short of being a league certified ping pong table, but it works. We still play on it to this day.
Dude, so this guy made a table that doubles as a ping pong table. Jason.
Sure.
Can you do that? Can you do that, Jason?
I mean, I double as a ping pong table.
Oh my.
Weird flex, but we'll take it.
Weird flex, but okay. That's great.
That's
Jason,
cool, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
What got you into woodworking?
That's a good question. My dad kind of has a shed out in Gallatin that he's got just all kinds of equipment, lathes, bandsaws, tools. And that was just kind of what I picked up back in high school. I would just have summers of free time and just be out in Gallatin. Like, we lived a good hour away from all of our friends. And so if it wasn't the weekend, I was pretty much stuck at home the whole time and just lock myself in the shed and work for hours, making all kinds of weird, random whatever popped into my brain.
That's awesome. As a stay-at-home father, I end up DIYing lots of stuff, but my stuff is not very impressive. It's just kind of like it makes it happen. Like our door fell off, and I needed to re-put in the thing, so I had to like drill big holes and stick like dowel rods in there. But then I did it so much I didn't see the thickness of the wall. So if you actually close the door, you'll see the dowel rods.
Oh no!
Oops.
If it works, it works. You know.
Yeah. That's very cool. I think woodworking is really fun. And what's one of the coolest DIY projects you ever did?
Careful.
When it came to making woodworking stuff.
Oh gosh, the coolest. I made a so my dad's a locksmith. Breaks into cars, houses, safes legally.
Thief.
And so I made I think it was a 200 to 1 replica of a lock. So like, I took a little Craftsman lock that was like yay high and just scaled it up and made it out of wood with like a working key, like bearing system, locking mechanism, the whole shebang.
Right. That's dope. And one of our listeners asked, were you inspired by Tim the Toolman Taylor?
Oh, of course. As soon as I could, breathe, that's my guy.
It's fair. That man's a master woodsman. Wait, does he do any? No, he doesn't.
Craftsman. Just say craftsman.
There you go.
No, it's the other guy. Who's the guy that actually does the work?
There's no other guy. There's only Tim.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry for questioning the situation.
I'm so confused.
That's cool. Oh, Trey hasn't watched that show. He doesn't. He's not a JTT fan. So, not everybody is perfect.
I maybe have, but it's probably been years. I don't know.
I mean, it's been a hot minute for me
Bob the
too.
Builder is my inspiration for most things, so
That's gone well for you.
he can fix it. Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
Anyway,
That's very cool. I think that's does it help? Like, do you feel like for you, woodworking and all that stuff, is that like just kind of like meditation, kind of like from a hard day of work, of engineering and all that stuff? Do you kind of find it as a meditation, that kind of thing, meditative state? I don't know.
Oh yeah, like
Meditative
it's great. I mean, when I get into the workflow of just making a project, I absolutely love it. I could zone out and be out there for 3 or 4 hours straight, just making whatever. But yeah, I mean, I love it. It's super peaceful. Gets me out of a crowded house.
surely
And,
not.
yeah.
How many roommates do you have?
Sorry.
How many roommates do you have?
3, except for on the weekend when we have guests. I think we've topped up at like 9 at one point.
Okay.
Not impressive.
Nope.
I've had 15 roommates once.
In one bathroom.
One bathroom and only a 2-bedroom house. It was a bad situation.
Couches,
It was only
floors.
It was only for like 2 weeks because one of the households was moving places. But it was like I would literally walk down the stairs and have to jump over bodies to
Stop.
get to work. In the
People were
morning. I'm not playing
sleeping on the stairs.
on the bed, on the floor. I mean, in the living room. So
On
you
the
go
bed
down-
on the stairs. What?
You got me. You got me. No, they were on the floor in the living room, so it was a crazy situation.
Mike's saying, I'm pretty sure Bob was on something since all his equipment was talking to him. He honestly, man, he probably hit a pipeline and was just high on life. He was just, the gas was there. And anyway,
That's
15
very cool.
roommates. That's a lot, man.
Have you ever made any cool stuff for Magic?
I don't
Why
have
you
it
haven't?
here.
Yo,
I'm in the
you
process
should-
of making a card sorter because it takes way too long to do it by hand.
Are you
So,
gonna make
like-
a cool wooden one card sorter, like just with like?
Are
little
they
crank and
wedges
everything?
or?
No, right now I mean, honestly, it's just kind of in the development stage. Like I've got a bunch of old Technic bricks and stuff, and then
Nice.
like 3 or 4 servo motors running through it. The hardest part is just finding someone who's willing to code it. Like I'm like a
That and put their cards through it.
C- D tier coder, and I don't have the skill set to do all the programming required for it. So kind of a shell of a card sorter right now.
I know somebody's already done this. There has to be. I'll have to check in my my Magic Facebook group. I bet somebody's already done this.
I've
How
seen
much-
there's a guy who made one that was pretty great, and I've reached out to him several times, but he just hasn't answered emails or any comments I've left on videos or anything. I'm just like, all right, well, if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool.
That's the joys of having a web show. Sorry, my own bitterness.
Right. How much would you charge somebody if you made like a wooden deck holder? If you commissioned a wooden deck holder?
Depends on the material and the detail.
Deck box.
Something like that would probably take. I mean, you'd probably be looking at anywhere from 2 to 4 hours on it, and then if you wanted it like engraved, it'd probably be somewhere in the ballpark of 35 to 150, just depending on detail.
Big ballpark. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you just wanted a box, I mean, you could do that for 30.
It would
35
definitely need to
easy.
be an Ulamog face.
That would be phenomenal, and I would buy
That'd
that.
be dope, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I charged you specifically $2,000, but
Wow, thanks. I don't
Super
want to hear
Friends
work
discount
now.
just for the.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think of one thing, and it just came to my mind. A wooden. Oh, this sounds lazy, but they make them a dice roller. Like you put it at the top, and then it rolls
yeah.
down. And how much could you make one of those?
Yeah, easy.
How much? Because I want one. I could 3D print one, but again, don't have a 3D printer yet. So
You want any designs on it?
Sure. Ulamog.
Another $2,000.
Wow.
It'd have to be an
dude.
Ulamog hand.
You know, like
What's
Patty and his Ulamog deck is the bane of my existence, right?
well, he sold all of his Eldrazi cards.
Did he?
Yeah.
Patrick, we talking after this.
Well, he also copied
He
my
sold them
dinosaur
to
deck.
Trey. Yeah.
No, he didn't. I didn't buy those cards. Those things are worth money.
You telling me that this dinosaur deck he's been working on for 2 months now is actually just your
Trey's.
deck that he
It's
copied?
not a copy, but it's basically going to hold the same stuff because he saw how good mine clapped him was.
All right, well, next time you up here, we're going.
I'm down, man.
Kyle says he loves his dice tower.
He uses it for Blood Bowl.
You don't know what Blood Bowl? It's a football dice game. It's very cool.
Huh.
Interesting. Is it like NFL Street, but like
No, it's
like-
a football
NFL
game,
Blitz?
but with
NFL Blitz.
no, it's like a football game, but it has like orcs and goblins and stuff.
Oh,
And then
okay.
it's like D&D, but it's a football game.
What is it with this man in Mutant League football and every orc and everything? Just like
I love all those things, too.
Basically, fantasy football.
Yeah,
So
little.
they said-
Hey, I'm here all week, folks. Tip your waiters and waitresses. Stay safe. Anyway,
Oh boy.
Yeah, I was just seeing they just had a Kickstarter. What was for digital dice, and then they had their own. They were all held in a 8-bit cartridge, and they were different colors and stuff. But they were like the price of those things were insane. I was like, that's cool, but I don't know if I want to spend $150 for
hobbies can get expensive, man.
Yeah,
like
no.
Magic, for example. If
Oh,
you want
yes.
a decent deck, you're looking at $40 at least.
Yeah.
20, but like if we're talking good decks, hundreds.
Yeah. If you want to compete, you're breaking 50 easy.
Oh, you said it takes. Sorry,
Oh,
go ahead. Sorry,
No,
Jason.
you're good.
It takes place in the Warhammer 40k universe. That's awesome. Do you guys know what Warhammer 40k is?
I
Oh,
do.
of course. They have a new
You do,
Magic
Jason?
coming out this year.
Yeah, they do. You didn't know
Yeah.
about this, Trey?
Warhammer Magic.
Stop.
Boom.
Yo, that's
Kyle's
gonna
gonna
be
lose all-
sick.
Kyle, are you gonna spend all your money on that? I just need to know.
Okay, I just started getting into the 40k stuff because I'd never played Warhammer and I know of it, but like the lore is insane. Like basically, Jason, you know a little bit about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did you know that the orcs, whatever they believe, becomes true?
There you go.
Like, period. They paint stuff red because they think things that are painted red go faster. Therefore, they are faster. They think that there's the god pharaoh, or not the god pharaoh, the oh, help me out, Josh. The god guy from, he's the marine ultimate being. He's basically like this a regular guy, but the orcs think he's this high and mighty thing, so he gets celestial power. There's all these crazy buck wild things. I could go on and on for all that. We could have a whole podcast about that. But
Real quick, I'm gonna put a detour very quickly just to blow up Trey's head real quick.
There we
Hey
go.
Trey, did you hear about Halo this week?
nope.
We'll just say that Master
The-
Chief got
the
himself
episode?
a girlfriend and made bad decisions in their
Oh yeah,
relationship.
I heard about it. It's stupid. I have lost all faith in that show, bro. It's so stupid, man. I'm gonna eventually end up watching the entire show, but I've only gotten past like episode 3, I think.
As I said, the last 2 episodes aren't terrible. Josh, do you have an opinion?
Haven't seen any of it.
Okay,
Hey, you probably
fair.
shouldn't.
It made me laugh. I was like, everybody and their mom's losing their mind because I guess Master Chief isn't allowed a private life. So
Well, it's Cortana,
I mean,
but
he's a person.
well, he's a cyborg at this point. But Josh,
Yeah.
if you had, if money wasn't an object, what would be your dream project as a woodworker or an engineer or both?
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
I'm not entertaining that.
That's exactly what happened. I just
I
didn't know how to
know,
say
I
it.
know.
Mm.
Catapult. full scale catapult.
Oh.
So I'm trying to think. What's the other name for it? Trebuchet.
Trebuchet. Yep.
So
Mhm.
Yeah, they're slightly different, but similar. So
Have you-
my senior project in college was to basically me and a team of engineers had to design something, and that something had to have at least 3 moving parts, some sort of dynamic load, like all these criteria. And so we built a catapult. Obviously, didn't physically build it, just put it up in Inventor and like designed it. But we had a 3D printer at the time, so we made a scale of it, and we like were able to fire marbles, and it was
Oh,
great.
that's amazing.
that's
But
great.
if money was not an object, full scale, 100%. Throw that thing in my backyard.
To throw garbage in your neighbor's yards? What would you do with it?
There's a festival. I think it's in Lebanon, Tennessee. I believe it's in Lebanon, and once a year they have a pumpkin throwing festival.
Yes.
And people come out and compete for the longest pumpkin throw. And I watched it once as like a 7-year-old, and I was like, that's legit. I want to do that someday.
That's great.
Dope, sick, nasty, man.
You know, as we talk about all the cool things that you're making, I'm reminded of a show that just came out on Netflix called Make Fun, where this really popular maker, he like kids, pretty much they ask kids and they'll make anything the kids want. And then in that one, they made a catapult and trebuchet. I think they were cat inspired ones, but it's insane. They make everything out of wood. They have this one where it was a dino toilet taco dispenser.
Oh, what?
Wait,
Again,
what?
they have kids
So
like
as
little.
you're sitting on the porcelain throne, which is wooden, you're also eating at the same time? I'm confused.
No, tacos are falling on your head due to the design.
Wouldn't more
So-
tacos just make you go more?
Yeah,
I guess
again,
that's rinse and repeat.
so that's why the show's funny, because they have kids tell them what their design's going to be,
Oh my god.
and then they have to actually make it. All the kids give them ideas, and then they decide the least terrible of the options, and then they make it. It's very funny. It's worth your time if you like that kind of stuff.
Kyle says,
So-
I didn't know I needed a full-scale catapult for my arm to it. Now I do.
He gets it.
Yep.
Um,
And actually, Kyle, you're gonna want a trebuchet over a catapult. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Trebuchet is way better than a catapult.
Josh, explain the difference.
Catapult, it's a straight arm with a basket, and the mechanism just goes like this. And so you basically have to have a bunch of tensions, springs, rope, whatever your tension devices. A trebuchet is actually like an
Counterbalance?
A-frame that
Okay.
has an arm on it and a swing and a basket, and then the cup at the end. And the basket allows it for further momentum. You get a higher trajectory angle, and you get I think it's ballast resistance. I don't know. I haven't looked up the terms in so long, but it's about 20% more effective than a catapult.
I think I'd rather have a trebuchet. It sounds like it's a little bit more
Cool.
well, it's less like resource consuming to make, because apparently all the springs and everything that you were talking about.
Yeah, so with
Catapult.
like a catapult, if you were to make like a medieval catapult, it would be way harder to do just because of like how the tension system would work. If you were to make a modern one with like modern equipment, it's easier because you can like just, put in like a spring or something metal. But if you're doing like traditional, like ancient techniques and all that, like trebuchet is fantastic. You can do it 100% from wood. You don't need anything modern whatsoever. You can just hew a bunch of trees and make it happen.
Dope, sick,
Captain.
nasty, man.
That's very cool. I think that this went faster than I thought. That's crazy. I just realized. Did you see the time, Trey?
Yeah, I did.
Oh wow. That's cool.
Are you hinting at something?
No. We're good. We
Okay.
still have a few minutes. No, I'm just like we're just having a great time talking about woodworking. Is there now? Let's see. All right. So, how'd you end up doing the side hustle with the selling of the magic cards? Just because you enjoy magic, or
Yeah,
you just had
I've played the game for it was actually it was the last World Summit, so it was 10 years ago. I started playing just with a buddy of mine. Never
In
put
San
any
Antonio.
money into it whatsoever.
Right.
Bought my first deck like 4 or 5 years ago, just so I could play with my brother. And now I have shelves of this stuff. And yeah, definitely wasted a lot of money on it.
What did I miss? Because I knew you had a collection, but have you just been like continually adding, or?
Yeah, I mean, I spent about $1,000 last month alone.
Yeah, are you
Okay.
good with it, Trey?
That would do it. Or were they all like, some of them were singles, or most of them were?
That was collection,
that-
right?
That was pretty much all sealed product.
Okay.
Oh wow, yeah.
So boxes.
Oh,
So 10 boxes basically.
oh, so it wasn't
Yeah.
even the new stuff. Was it the new stuff, or was it? Older stuff?
No, some of it. I don't have any like antiquities or anything crazy.
Oh.
He bought
but not like
one
super new either.
one booster box of Rise of the Eldrazi, because that's how much it's worth, is $1,000.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What was it? Streets of New Sapira came out. So that's all that's.
Yep. I got actually got a box of that for my birthday, so that was fun. And then
Nice.
I went to the pre-release, which was also a blast.
I was sick. I couldn't go. I had COVID. I
bummer.
Oh
think.
Kyle
was a
is
bummer.
speaking to my heart. He says, I can't stand Commander. I only do standard Magic. Okay, look. All of my friends, for whatever reason, blew up and only have Commander decks now. The reason I
We need
hate
new
that-
friends.
well, here's my thing. Hear me out. I love 60 cards because, hey, they're easy to shuffle. Commander, folks, is adding 40 more of those cards. They aren't as easy to shuffle. And there's a bunch of different rules and stuff with it, but for whatever reason, all my friends literally do not have 60 card decks anymore. So I'm like, okay. So now,
Is the Coolie Man breaking in or what?
No, that's my roommate who apparently sold all of his Eldrazi.
he what?
What? He
He
still
what?
has his old Jesse.
No. he
Oh,
sold them.
oh, he just found out about it.
Oh, Patrick, gotcha.
Oh, as in that you would have rather. I see now the problem here. The guy that's reselling cards would have rather him buy the Eldrazi so he could have made the money.
Yeah, he's gonna
That's the
sell them to
problem.
some like local game store and get
Garbage.
40% on the dollar. I'll
Yep.
happily buy those off of them.
But anyway, yeah, Commander is. But here's the thing, though. I now have multiple Commander decks because I enjoy them, because mine are viable. The other ones I used to have were garbage. So, yeah, yep. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four.
Trey, I don't think you understand how long this is about to go.
Well, let's just count them out for us, and you can cut it off there.
It's about a third of it.
Nice.
So you have
That's
what, 20
that's
decks?
just constructed decks.
25 decks?
Sorry.
Commander, you have 25 Commander decks?
Bu- 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 bu-
Roundabout.
Yeah. Some of them are in shambles right now, but fully constructed, I probably have 18, and then in
Yeah.
progress or being slowly deconstructed, I probably have about 30.
Gotcha.
That's
Wow.
funny.
That's insane, dude.
I've
I have
never
like
actually
5.
played Commander in real life. I've only played.
It's so
Brawl
frustrating.
and- oh, I played Brawl on Arena, so I understand what
But
it
Brawl's
is.
60 cards, and that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is
Add
kind of the
40
best of
cards
both.
to that.
See, my thing though is like I don't have an issue with the card size because like I'm always playing at a dinner table, so I'm fine with shuffling it. I have issue with the time because like I'm a busy guy. Sometimes I don't have 3 hours to sit down with a bunch of people and play a game of Commander. I'm like,
Seriously?
can we just get
Seriously?
just get a 20-minute game in, like just some nice standard. Maybe grab a couple jumpstart packs or something. Like
Jumpstart's
I don't
fun.
have 3 hours here.
Kyle's
Yeah.
saying, I'm dealing with army building decks that take 7 to 8 turns to do nothing. Commander are 2 to 3 turn decks. What?
What? No, that's
Yeah.
backwards. Reverse that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
Commander's
said-
slow. It's not.
Said I'm an
fast.
OG 93 Falling Empire. My decks are
Yeah.
made for 3-hour battles. Yeah, I'm good. Honestly, if it's a fun battle, yes. But, dude, I don't have the time for that, man.
No, there's
Like,
there's no part of me that would be cool with that. Like I
Yeah.
said, I got into it via Arena, so if I had a game that would pass 2 hours in Arena, I'm quitting. I'm just not doing it.
Right. Well, and my thing is all my friends are always doing something else on the side, like, oh, I need to go get food, or oh, I need to go do this. It's like, bro, we're playing the game. Let's finish it so we can call it quits.
Yep. I literally I wasn't in it, but I was watching a game. It was like 20 minutes on a turn because of like responses and other stuff happening. The person played a land on their turn. It was a 20-minute turn for a single land drop.
Oh yeah, no, I believe it. Like I said, on Arena, you could see it where somebody drops a Scoot Swarm, and then they have they have to pull out. They get 350 tokens at that point. I imagine in real life that would suck.
Yep.
You literally don't have enough dice to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we basically have a rule for Patrick because he loves Scooch Swarm. We got a rule: if you break, I think it's like 500, we stop counting because we're not doing that.
I think it's on what you call it. There's only a 250 number, so on Arena.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Arena, me and Arena have an interesting understanding of each other.
Arena is a whole different ballpark.
I was playing a game one time, and I forget what the creature is. It's an angel. It's an artifact angel. You can't win the game.
Angel.
Your opponent can't lose the game.
Yep.
Platinum Angel.
But I had a creature with lifelink, and what was that card? It was one of the. It had like a Johnny on it. It was like was it an aura? I think it was an aura. But anytime you dealt damage with the creature, it gained that much.
yeah, I understand.
Sure.
And so it doubled every turn. The game ended with like a 10-minute stack with them at negative 10,000 and me at positive 12,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they won because they couldn't lose the game.
Well, it's like, I guess you haven't played it lately because then they had the Book of Angels where what they did is they made a land, made him into a creature, then gave him a token, and then he became a land again. But you had to destroy that land somehow, or they couldn't lose the game. And so it was pretty because he's like an angel land.
What set was that from?
It was from the one that Trey got me, the snow one, the Viking
Kaldheim?
one.
Oh,
Yep.
Kaldheim.
Yep.
Valheim. Nope.
Kaldheim.
It's Kaldheim because Valheim is a Viking game and it's a PC game. It's not a card game at all. Kyle says, in college, I did an 8-person battle and a guy gave us all infinite lives, then took those infinite lives away, +1 in 4 turns. That's because he had a $400+ deck.
Oh, I believe it. There's some
Easily.
crazy stuff out there.
Elf Bomb is the worst deck of all time. No idea.
Are you looking up? Are you trying to find that card now? Is that what you're doing, Josh?
He's looking through his cards.
Yeah. Are you looking? Yeah. So it's a white book. It's called the Book of Angels or something. And then the other one is called, I forget what it's called. It's the most, everybody hates that card. Anyways, no, I don't want to move on, Trey. Don't tell me what to do.
Hey,
Trey, I
clock's
think it's that time, Trey.
what time are you talking about, Jason?
I think it's time to tell Josh that you want him to make you a trebuchet for your toilet paper.
Yes, I want my toilet paper flown in from BG by a trebuchet.
Yep.
So if you have to make several of them in order to get them crossed, I need that by tomorrow, Josh.
We can make that happen.
What he's actually talking about, Josh, is the fact that it is.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at producing stuff. Now my computer's broken. I'm going. It's almost there.
Time for question of the day.
All right, sweet. So we got a question from Twitter, and I'm going to read this really quickly. So, is it possible to bore someone to death?
Let me tell you about my auntie.
Wow.
Here's hoping she never sees this. Anyways.
She probably won't, brother.
I'm gonna make that into a TikTok, so you should know. So she's going through TikTok and see it.
There's no issues on TikTok. Not worried about it at all.
All right, sounds good. Then I'm gonna put it on Facebook.
So, is it possible to bore someone to death, folks?
Obviously,
Yes.
we have 110 episodes to show. Wow.
If you're listening to Jason, then absolutely 110% every time I've died, resurrected myself. So I mean, countless times.
Impressive.
And I've used the magic decks to do that because I gave myself infinite lives because I knew that talking to Jason, it was just going to bore me to death. So.
Wow.
And just make sure he doesn't hit you back with infinite -1.
Correct.
That'd be rough.
Jason?
That would be rough, he replies. Yes, you can board somebody to death. All you do is take a nice 2x4 and hit him right in the face a few times.
With the words boredom.
Well, you said bored. You know, yep. You could board people to death.
So does that just mean consuming too much bacon?
Bored. Get it? Nice.
I'm down.
Gosh,
I'm in
dang
for
it.
that death.
I assume
be
lots of
happy.
people. I'm pretty sure a lot of people died via the overconsumption of bacon.
All right, let's move on.
All right. Oh, now this is the time that you want to. You already kind of gave a plug. Is there anything you'd like to plug, Mr. Sir?
No, not really. I mean, if you want to check out my online store, like I said, TCG Player, look up BG Games. It's literally just Bowling Green because that's where I live. If you have any requests for a woodworking project, you can, DM me on Facebook. I literally don't have other social media, and I check Facebook every maybe 2 weeks. So good luck, but if I see it, I'll respond.
Awesome.
You should probably set up a Twitter or like maybe
It has to be an Instagram, Trey. Come on. Instagram is for pictures, but it's for pictures.
Yeah, Instagram, you could have your inventory up and just say, hey, my cards exist. Facebook messaging is good. You could possibly do something through that. But yeah, have something to where they can contact you. That's for sure.
Yeah, we had a really cool person on the show a few months ago where she does altars and
for magic cards.
And so during COVID she just started doing altars, and now that's her life. That's her job.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's a
Wow.
sweet gig to get into.
She literally does, like, someone handed her
This is
money
crazy.
cards. Like money cards.
She had the what are those called, Trey? The lands?
Shocklands. Or no, dual lands.
She had
OG
5
Alpha Beta.
She had 5 dual
Dual
lands that she was when we were interviewing her that she was going to alter
From somebody else, not hers.
Yeah, and that they
I
paid
was
her.
cringing. I was cringing.
They look
Yes.
dope, but it's still.
I mean,
hundreds of dollars.
That's cool to have, but are you just trying to flex on people that you
Yeah,
destroyed
absolutely.
the value of this?
Well,
I mean, it's cool.
She explained that it was probably the reprints, but it's a good amount of money. Anyway. Not reprints, but whatever the thing was. But yeah, no. But
Limited.
normally, she said most of those she did border extensions on, or she did. I've seen them, and
Okay.
so they look cool. But yeah, no, I think it's definitely a flex. It's definitely like, look what this deck is $10,000, and now it's a little less, but it looks way cooler.
Look at my altered Black Lotus.
Yeah.
Mm-mm,
It
never.
was
I
a 10 grade before we modified it.
I will punch somebody if they ever do that. That card is worth mint condition. I've seen it sell for $80,000.
Yep.
Do not
it's dumbly
that.
expensive.
Do not do that to a piece of card stock that is worth more than most houses.
Hey Nathan, bring your mana crypt over here.
Is it like in tatters?
No, it's near mint. He's got
Wow. He has a.
He pulled it straight out of a Double Masters, I think.
Oh,
Popped it
okay.
open. It's
How much is
actually
that worth?
funny. So, not my greatest moment. We were doing a draft, and so I
Okay.
popped it open. This was like back when I really didn't know a whole
Value
lot
and
about
stuff.
Magic, and I just read
Sure.
the ability, and I was like, why would I want to lose life for mana? That's dumb. Passed to the next guy.
Oh my!
And he literally
gosh.
looked at me, looked at the cards like, you're an idiot. But it was Nathan's set, so he got to keep it all at the end anyways.
How much is that card worth?
Now, I don't know. It spiked up to 130 at some point. I don't know what it
Wow.
is nowadays. I haven't looked in a while.
That's funny.
That's buck wild, man.
Yeah, well, did you see the new Double Masters packs are going to be like $50?
Oh,
Forget that
$50
crap, dude.
each. Yeah.
Yeah.
A booster pack?
Yeah.
A booster pack.
No,
Yep.
that's not
15
right.
Cards.
That's not right, dude.
Yep.
That's not right.
Yep. It's cardboard. It's all going to burn.
It is. That is true.
Someday. All right. Well, I think it's that time, Trey. I'm going to turn everything into a rap song. Josh, what would you like this song to be about? Tell me we'll talk about all the things we talked about, but you're going to give me a theme or kind of a story that I'm going to tell during the song.
Something buck wild. But whatever comes to your mind.
I want the story of a pumpkin that we trebuchet over to Trey, and it's full of toilet paper.
Done.
Just for you.
Ew.
It's not dirty toilet paper,
Can
Trey.
we at least wrap the toilet paper in trash bags or something?
Of course. Of course we
gotta
do
get
that.
Pumpkin toilet paper. Pumpkin spice latte is a thing. Why can't we have pumpkin spice toilet paper?
Dude, you like it's like organic toilet paper made from pumpkin, but like the seed prints are still in there, so when you wipe, it's like scraping.
Ooh, thank you for giving me nightmares for the next 6 months.
All right, Jason, are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Are
I'm
you
not,
ready?
so you're gonna have to wait.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stall. So, Josh, that the land guy is Faceless Haven, and he was in Kalheim, and then the other card is actually in the D&D set. And,
okay, yeah.
It's called Book of Assaulted Deeds.
I was gonna say I don't remember there being a book in Kaldheim, but it's been a while since I
Yeah,
looked through it. Too.
you were right. I was wrong. But yeah, that was a pretty gnarly thing until they banned the card, or they edited the card.
Yeah, that Oracle text.
Yep.
All right, Josh, what is your stage name, or would you like us to give one to you? Like, do you have an old nickname that somebody called you? Do you have a stage name when you go on and you're just performing in front of thousands of people at your wood carving conventions?
I mean, I got a few, but I don't know if they're appropriate to say on here. So maybe you guys should come up with one.
Fryburger.
Fry guy.
Fry guy. Okay,
there you
Fry
go.
Guy. Perfect. All right, guys. So Josh, we're gonna do a little freestyle for you. Jason's got something crazy hopped up. I don't know what it is, but here we go, and here goes nothing.
Yo, it's DJ Sound Effects, Fry Guy, and Scout the Psalmist on the mic. Let's get
Okay, here I go. Now we can talk about a story. Trey wanted some toilet paper for the glory. So we went down to Josh's place and we built a trebuchet. We were running away. Hey, but it was weird because we were using phone and I didn't even understand what we did alone. I meant phone books. You know, they still make those. I was looking for the thing and I'm feeling it. Yo, we were using that as a master counter, only if the counter couldn't bound her with the bounty and he couldn't get it down. And we had some bounty, feeling it how with that simple little things with the toilet paper now. Wow. Now we gotta go through this team because Trey has to go poop and wipe his booty. So we gotta get this to his house, bro. So we put together the trebuchet and oh, yes, we using skeleton bones. I'm not sure why, only if I couldn't understand that I try. And we use spider line. Yeah, from Spider-Man. I don't know why we had that. It was Crazy Man, only if I couldn't get it. He rolled the die. He was like, oh, sorry, homie, I can't try. And yes, I've never really whittled with bones before, but I'm gonna do that now. Now we got a lot in store. And then he tried to stab me. I'm not sure why. I was like, Josh, please don't cry. Teardrops rolling down my face. And the next thing I know, I'm a zombie today. So now I'm a zombie and I'm chasing Josh around as he's trying to build a trebuchet and he's wondering how we're going to get the toilet paper to Josh. Oh, I mean, Trey. And only if we can't do it every other day. And anyways, Trey has to wipe his booty. But then I'm a zombie and I'm turning everybody else into a man we can't be. So now it's like Evil Dead up in this place, B. And yes, sirree. Josh is running fast. He's about to put himself in the trebuchet, yes. Now you gotta say he gets up in that thing with the pumpkin anyway. I forgot about the pumpkin. Now that's the craziest thing. I was wearing that as a helmet any other day, so I'm a zombie with a helmet that's a pumpkin. They call me the Pumpkin King only if I can't make them seldom. Does it make any sense that I rap when I can't feel this win? Then we started going again, straight for a night for the nighttime win. Josh took the pumpkin head off me, stuck the toilet paper in, and then he went flying straight into Trey's bathroom. It was Josh and a thing of toilet paper, dude. Ugh. And Trey had no clothes on. I just had to add that to the story. Yeah, it's That's how it is when you go to the bathroom.
There's something I didn't want to see.
Yep.
What?
So silly.
Well, that would make sense. I mean, I would be using the restroom, so
Yeah.
good stuff, man.
And that's the list of stuff I never thought I'd hear today.
Well, welcome to Flows for You. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Josh, you've been amazing, man. Thank you so much for hopping on today. You've been a great guest.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
great. Of course,
really
dude.
appreciate it, man. And all right, guys, if you're looking to, I don't know, want to like check us out at other places, make sure you go to Facebook. You're already there, Flows for You, and make sure you go to our YouTube at Flows for You. Like and subscribe. We really want people to check it out. We have a whole 31 subscribers. Please add to that number, guys. Let's go. And then if you're looking for something, go to flowsforyou.com. You can ask us questions. You can see all of our episodes. We have over 110 episodes of this show somehow, and that's exciting. And we have a lot of fun guests planned. No, we don't, but I hope to have fun guests planned for the next week. If you have any ideas for guests that you'd like to put on the show, make sure you hit us up. Again, if you're listening to the podcast on a weekly basis, which probably isn't true because I sometimes forget to upload it, but if you are, that's awesome. But come check us out on Mondays at 8 p.m. CST and be on the show live. That'd be fun to have you, especially if you've been listening for a while. And we are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. Just look at Flows for You and you'll find our live stream. That's on Mondays at 8 p.m. CST. Trey, I'm forgetting anything.
Yeah,
I'm forgetting ads. I haven't done any ads in a while.
Yeah, you should probably do some ads, Jason.
Yeah. Make sure if you're looking for a new website, go to nomadweb.design. Nomadweb.design is an amazing place to build your websites. Hey, if you're looking for business guidance and coaching, make sure you go to Prosper Events. You just ask me and I'll send you stuff. But we have a monthly seminar that you can come check out where we help you with your businesses and have great advice and whatnot. Last but not least is for me, myself, hey, if you're in San Antonio and you want to go to Hip Hop Love Supreme this week over at the Empire, hit me up because I want to go too. And so it's a freestyle.
I need a ride.
I need a ride and somebody to buy me a ticket. And it's a freestyle rap improv show. So go check it out if you haven't seen. If you like what we do, they make more money than we do doing the same thing. So you should check it out. And so, Trey, is that all?
That's basically it, Jason. If you guys want to come on the show, feel free to hit us up, flowsforyou.com. You can message me and Jason individually. It sends us a message up on our little our website there. There's a little section where you can hit us up. We need your questions of the day, so please send them to us. I'm tired of using Green God. He's great. His questions are hilarious, but we want to hear them from you all because it feels more personal, and we love you guys. Yep. So that's basically it. That's all I got.
Wow. And our last sponsor, I guess, has one last thing to tell people.
Yes, Jaime saying go watch the Social Undistancing show. We love Jaime. He's one of our dearest friends, and their show is live right now. If you want to go over there, it's also on Facebook. Go look them up. And that's all we got.
All right, now, Josh, this is the time for you to be Trey's a psychotherapist and
psychiatrist.
I know it sounds funnier though.
Psychotherapist.
And you have 3 questions to ask. I'll remind you on the 3rd question that we're ending. If you need help, just ask me, and I'll gladly add something hysterical to your situation. Here we go.
Well, I've actually been thinking about this a long time, Trey. And
keep talking.
And I just feel like there's this connection between Ulamog and his destructive tendencies towards all of existence, and you and your destructive tendencies towards those around you. So, could you expound on how you connect with this?
That hits a little too hard. Destructive tendencies, honestly, man, I saw that card, I don't know, back in 2009, 2010 when Zendikar came out, and then the following was Worldwake, and then after that was Raz the Eldrazi. And obviously these are some of the most broken cards of the game, these Eldrazi cards. Something really stood out to me with Ulamog. I don't know if it was the massive tendrils of power that he had, the fact that he was indestructible, or the fact that he had Annihilator, when he literally attacked, the other person had to sacrifice permanence. Something really stuck out to me there, man, and I got a twitch in my eye, and honestly, I think my destructive tendencies got worse.
And you mentioned that this card was broken. Do you think that you might have been broken at some point in your childhood?
You know, I really actually, I'm surprised you asked that question, because I remember a nightmare, waking up in the middle of the night, and this dream affected my psyche, man. I was like 5 or 6.
Tell me more.
And I remember this figure, just like it was post-apocalyptic, and I'm looking around and just there's just destruction and death everywhere, and I'm like, I can't understand half the stuff that's going on. But I look up into the clouds and I see this giant figure descending, and I don't know what it was, but it had all these like tentacles just coming out of nowhere, and just like muscles, and like it like blew away this crater when it landed, and it really freaked me out. So I think something had to have stemmed from that.
That's your last question,
That
Josh.
or the car crash.
Interesting. And how does all of this tie in with your aversion to pumpkin spice lattes?
Wait. I actually love pumpkin spice lattes.
But do you? Do you slowly hate them at the same time as you
here's my
drink
thing.
them?
My aversion comes from fall, and literally everyone and their sister is saying, "Ooh, pumpkin this, pumpkin that," and I'm like, pumpkin's great, pumpkin pie is good, pumpkin spice latte is great, but you don't have to put pumpkins on everything, okay? Pumpkins don't go with everything. Just because it's fall and the leaves are orange and you smell pumpkin in the air, you don't have to put a pumpkin on everything. And that's where the crippling madness came into play. Ulamog, the nightmare, and pumpkins.
Well, that's the end of our session today. We'll pick this up next week.
I appreciate it,
guys.
Josh. Thank you for being here.
For checking out the show. Thank you, Josh, for being here. We really appreciate it. Stay on the line for a little bit, Josh, after we close so we can talk to you. But thank you so much, everybody else. See you next week, where I will have an amazing guest, I promise. And if I don't, I'll make Trey find us one. So
Right. All right,
Yeah.
Jason, you ready for the jingle at the end? No? Flows for you, flows for you.
this is what we do now. This is what we do. We got to press the button, Trey. Somebody has to press the button.
I'll do it.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you.
Nope, didn't.